So I'm so excited to move to this next rank in the longevity compensation plan of Senior Executive Marketing Director. And this really is kind of the magical place that you want to get to in the compensation plan. It's a powerful place. The amount of compensation, the levels, everything that happens at Senior Executive Marketing Director is really exciting, and it'll probably make a little more sense to you after you go through this training why when you first come in on your first day as a CEO, we're like, hey, we want to get you to Senior Executive Marketing Director in your first 30 days. And so I love teaching this rank because literally my husband Kyle and I have met probably at least, dozens, if not hundreds of people in longevity at Senior Executive Marketing Director who are making unbelievable incomes. Anywhere from one of the very first people we met in longevity that we sat next to, Senior Executive Marketing Director making $13,000 a month, who had been doing this for, several years, but had never promoted past Senior to Executive Marketing Director because this is such a powerful place in the compensation plan. And it's a place that you want to get to quickly, and then you'll want to build from here. But this is really kind of the sweet spot in the longevity compensation plan. So let's go through and learn about what is a Senior Executive Marketing Director. So first of all, you've been at 200 in personal qualifying volume at Executive Marketing Director. For Senior Executive Marketing Director, or SEMD, you're going to need to have 250 in personal qualifying volume. So you can see now you've got a team, you're starting to make some money, you're increasing your purchase just a little bit from 200 up to 250. Then under you need to have 3 structured RMD legs, so regional marketing directors. So remember, we really focus heavily on finding your 3 to 4 business builders. Now, you may have found a lot more people than that on your front level, especially lots of preferred customers and some $25 distributors, lots of people at different levels. You want all of them in your business. But you really want to focus and not stop until you have found those 3 people that are like-minded like you, that came in at CEO, that are excited about building their business, and are working because they want to be SEMD too, so they're just a little bit behind you in the compensation plan, and they're at RMD. Then, for them to be at RMD, they have to have 3 junior IMDs each under them. So on your first level, you've got 3 that are at 150 in PQV, and under them, they each have 3 at 50. And then in your entire group, all of your first 3 levels, you need to have 5,400 in group volume. So let's take a look at what that looks like. So first of all, qualification, we just talked about that, 250 in personal qualified volume to get paid that month as an SEMD and to hit it the first month too to qualify. Then 5,400 in group qualifying volume. That's going to come from all of the purchases from all of your customers, all of your first level, second level, third level customers, as well as all of the distributors, anything that they buy, everything goes towards that 5,400 number. And then, of course, your 3 regional marketing directors. So 3 direct to you that each have 150 in personal qualifying volume, and then under each of them, they each have their 50. So why do I say that Senior Executive Marketing Director is such a cool place to get to in the compensation plan? Why is it kind of the sweet spot? Well, let me show you what happens when you hit Senior Executive Marketing Director. Remember, we talked about giving yourself a raise and moving up in your business? This is when you really are maximizing all of the levels of the compensation plan. You get the quick start bonus, of course, of the 30%. On any of the volume or any of the purchases that come in that first 30 days from any of your personal customers, preferred customers, as well as your front level distributors. Then you get paid 8% on your first level BV. You get paid 8% on your second level BV. You get paid 7% on your third level BV, 6% on your fourth level BV, 6% on your fifth level BV, 8% on your level BV, and then paid 2% on your 7th, 8th, and 9th level with an infinity bonus on your 9th level of 2% all the way to the bottom of your business. So no matter how many levels that goes to, Kyle and I have several hundred levels of customers and distributors and people in our business that are purchasing. You're getting 2% forever. What a fantastic compensation plan this is. And then you're going to start to get another $100, up to $100 in coding bonus. And I'm going to explain that a little bit more. Even though we're not going to go into detail on coding, I want you to know how powerful coding is for you once you hit Senior Executive Marketing Director. And you can begin to qualify for the car bonus. Now, we have a separate training on how to get the car bonus, but you need 12 IMDs. Now, remember back to our training, what's an IMD? That's just someone who does a $100 purchase during the month, $25 distributor, or a CEO that purchases at least $100. You need 12 of those that you have personally enrolled to get your $300 car bonus. And of course, you get free shipping because now you have your auto ship at 250 in personal qualified volume, which is well over the 50 required to get your free shipping. So let me show you again why I think SEMD is such a powerful rank. Look at how far down you get paid. You get paid as far down as a senior vice chairman or even diamond level in the longevity compensation plan. You miss out on about 4% on your 7th and 8th level, and that is all. That is really the biggest difference. Now, obviously, you get stock options and the diamond bonus and some of those other things at the higher levels, but you can see how if you have an organization that's growing, you want to quickly get to SEMD so that anything past your 5th level, you're not missing out on, you're able to benefit from. So it is a powerful rank. So let's walk through what SEMD looks like. Okay, and this is a little bit easier. I'm a visual person, so I love to show it visually so that you can see it visually. And I would encourage you guys, this actual chart is on our training website right near these trainings. Go ahead and print this because as you're building to SEMD, sometimes it's good to be able to see it in your mind. You can see it obviously in your back office too, but I like the way this is kind of drawn out for you. So first of all, here is you, and you're doing your 250 in personal qualifying volume for the month. And then you've got John and Sarah and Mike that you all brought in that are all excited about the business. Maybe they came in at CEO, maybe they're just purchasing 150, but they need to have a minimum of 150 in PQV. Now, I'm going to show you in a second here how you can do all of this in your first 30 days and get your 5,400 in group volume too. Because as you grow your business, you can see that right here, if you just total up the 150s, the 50s, you're not going to have 5,400 in group volume. Remember, in there, in your business, you've got a bunch of preferred customers, you've got people making smaller purchases, some making bigger purchases, and that's all totaling towards your group volume. Now you've got John, who's got Pam at 50 PQV, and Jill and Ann that are all at 50 PQV. So he's qualified as an RMD because there isn't a volume requirement for John over there. Now what about Sarah? She's got Mike at 50 PQV, and Jamie and Sarah also. 2 Sarahs, I didn't realize they did that. And then Mike has Dan and Tom and Paul, all at 50 PQV. So you've got your structure in place for SEMD, but what you're missing in this scenario is the volume. Unless you have a lot of volume coming from other customers, people are purchasing more. This is just kind of like your skeleton. Think of all of the rest of the volume, all of your other purchasing customers and everything else as kind of filling in the blanks to give you that 5,400 in volume. But let's see if we wanted to really accelerate this and you have come in your first month and you're thinking, you know what? I can see that SEMD is a powerful rank. I would really like to promote to that in my first 30 days. You need to do it in a calendar month. And so instead of putting SEMD in 30 days, I've put SEMD in a calendar month because the CEO kit volume that I'm going to show you only counts within that month. So if you come in April and you want to hit it in April, you want to be sure that you get all of that volume in April, because when you go to May, it all starts over again, and then the PQV will be coming from their auto ships instead of from their CEO kits. So I sign you up, and you come in with a CEO kit. And if you notice over here, the $499 in yellow equals 500 in PQV, because that is a CEO sign up. Every single person on this little structure here is going to come in at CEO. So you come in at CEO, and in that first week, we look for your first 3 CEOs, and then we help John to find his 3 CEOs, and Sarah to find her first 3 CEOs, and Mike to find his first 3 CEOs. Now, you might find an additional, maybe Pam over here under John, you brought her in, you enrolled her. Well, you can move her to John, and it can count in your structure and in his structure to help him qualify and to help you qualify. People do this every single day. And if you're a brand new business builder in our team and you're thinking, I really want to rock and roll in longevity, you can hit SEMD in a calendar month. Piece of cake. Find your 3 and help them find their 3. If you find 10, you can give some of yours to them, and it doesn't hurt you one bit in this plan. You can still benefit from getting that $130 in Fast Start and Quick Start. You can still benefit from them as having them enrolled direct to you. But you can move them within your first 60 days to help John or Sarah or Mike to get qualified. Now you can see if you have 12 CEO kits, plus you have yours too, right? You're going to have over $6,000 in group volume because you get to count that qualified volume of 500, and you're going to hit SEMD in 1 month. So let me talk about, just for a minute, why hitting SEMD is so powerful. For one thing, once you reach SEMD and you have that structure in place, now it's just a matter of getting more customers, teaching your team to continue to purchase, and helping each one of them to promote to SEMD. But this is what's really cool in the beginning. Once you reach SEMD, you will receive an additional $100 on each new CEO that you personally enroll. In addition, you can receive up to $100 on all new CEOs enrolled in your downline to unlimited levels. Now, we're going to teach you coding on a different training, but this is really exciting for you to understand. So once you hit SEMD, the very next CEO that you enroll, you're going to get a $100 Fast Start, $30 Quick Start, plus the $100 SEMD coding bonus. You now make $230 every single time that you personally enroll a new CEO. Now you can move that person, like I said, enroll them to yourself, move them under John, enroll them to yourself, move them under Sarah. You are still going to get paid this, and you're still coded on them and their whole team all the way down at SEMD level. Now coding is also really cool because once you hit SEMD, coding always recognizes you as an SEMD. Even if the next month you don't have your structure exactly, or some people stopped paying their PQV, or you're like, oh my goodness, I'm not going to qualify to SEMD this next month because I don't have enough volume, it doesn't matter. Coding always recognizes you as an SEMD. So you're going to get those additional bonuses of the $100 coding that you get on your personal enrolled people, and the additional coding bonus that you're going to get all the way down through your team. So Senior Executive Marketing Director is such an amazing rank, such a powerful rank, and one that I want each person in our team to understand so that they can hit it in their first calendar month, they can hit it quickly, and they can start to benefit from all of the bonuses that come from being a Senior Executive Marketing Director.